morning. Chef Holly Smith here. And we are just leaving the house to drop my son to school. And I am semi-off today. So when I come back, I'm going to cook one of my favorite chicken thighs dish. If you know anything about me and chicken, when it comes to roasting, sauteing, whatever, I love a chicken thigh. Love a chicken thigh. So we are going to make today some sort of tarragon, mushroom, white wine sauce. And maybe we'll pair it with some mashed potatoes or some rice. I don't really know what we'll pair it with. I just hit my trash can. Awesome. Hey, I sure did hit my damn trash can. Hold on, let me get out and get it. Woo, the ghetto. Yeah, I did. That's what I try to get. Trying to be cute. Hi everybody, chicken. That's what I get. Yeah. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay, trash can free, and that's the way it needs to be. All right, so dinner tonight, some type of tarragon, mushroom, white wine, kind of sauce. So with our chicken, maybe rice, maybe mashed potatoes, I don't really know. So we're gonna get into this video right now as I drop Zoman to school. Say hey, Zoman. Hi. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Thank you guys for joining Chef Holly today. Oh, we're gonna be cooking in some Dutch ovens. I love Dutch ovens. One of my favorite pots to cook in. They're not very cheap, especially good ones. But I enjoy them. I like them a lot. So, and they just do something. I don't know what it is, but it just to me, the sauce just thickens right. The chicken just sears right. You know, it's an expensive piece of cookware, but it's to me, almost a necessary piece of cookware. Especially when you're making certain dishes, braises, stews. Ooh, child, they make some oxtails like it ain't nobody's business. Nobody's business. But all right, so let's go ahead and get into this video. And after I drop the kid to school. All right, be right back to my kitchen. Welcome to Chateau Chef Holly. Yes, this is my actual kitchen. Welcome to my home. Cook this dish today in one of my favorite pans, the Dutch oven. Look at it, isn't it pretty? Isn't it sexy? Isn't it beautiful? I love it, I know. So we're gonna get this white wine, we're gonna get this tarragon, and we're gonna get all these other things going, and it's gonna be dinner for my son, and y'all are probably gonna hear him running around in the background while I'm cooking dinner. But I hope you guys enjoy this dish. Welcome to my home once again, and let's get to cooking. All right, around this kitchen real quick and gather some of our ingredients. So I'm taking a break off of drinking wine, y'all. So today we're gonna be using some of this Holland House wine. Take my advice. Y'all won't drink this. I know they say cook with wine that you would, drink at home. This shit got a lot of salt in it. You don't want to drink this. But we're going to use that. We're also going to use some dried tarragon today. So here we go with some dried tarragon. Fresh is better, but I couldn't get fresh. So we're using dried, okay? And then we're going to use a little light olive oil. And I have got my chicken inside the refrigerator. And I already have my onions already sliced up because I was lazy. And I ordered my onions already sliced up from Publix. Okay? And then we're going to use a little bit of garlic. And then that's it. In fact, let me walk over here and show you the kind of garlic. Since we are being lazy today, we're going to use some of this nice, pretty, chunky garlic paste. All right? Provided us by Publix. This is not a paid nothing. But Publix, I buy a lot of shit from y'all. Y'all need to put me on. Okay? All right, so here are our ingredients, and let's get started. How am I going to forget the most important thing of everything in this dish? Phenomenal Food by Chef Holly's Essential Seasoning. You want your fish and your chicken to taste really, really, really good? Well, you need to go on my website right now, www.phenomenalfoodbychefholly.com, and get you some. Now let's get started. So obviously, I'm seasoning my chicken very well with my Phenomenal Food by Chef Holly Essential Seasoning. In my hot pan, this Dutch oven is hot. I'm adding a good glug, glug, glug of olive oil. There is no recipe, y'all. This is all to your liking and your taste. So don't ask me for no recipe. Get your pen and paper and write it down. Okay? So then you're going to go ahead and put in your seasoned chicken. And we're going to season the other side of this chicken here as well. Alright, now we're going to season the other side of the chicken with some more of my essential seasoning. And y'all, this is not a salty seasoning, so go in and let have on there. Over here, we got everything just getting nice little brown. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit more because I want this chicken to get a nice brown caramelized kind of flavor. So we're going to get this about 5 or 6 minutes, and then we're going to be right back. So after you get that nice brown on the skin side down, you're going to turn it over, and this is what it should look like. And we're going to start cooking the other side of the chicken. Okay, so I added 2 packages of already sliced onions, my lazy onions from Publix that I ordered. Yes, I did order, but I didn't even go to the store. And then I put like half of this container of garlic paste. Now you can use fresh garlic, but I find that this garlic paste is really good. And I get it from Publix, and sometimes Kroger has it as well. It's better than that, I don't know, that cubed up yucky stuff that be in the jar and water and oil. Yeah. This is the only cheap garlic that I like to use, that and garlic powder. Alright, so I got a small container of sliced portobellos, and then we're going to throw those in there, and we're going to go ahead and stir all that around really well in our Dutch oven. Wait till y'all see how this Dutch oven, it's going to turn this sauce into like a brown, creamy, just absolute yumminess kind of sauce. Just stick with me, girl, stick with me. All right, so we're going to season it some more with some of my essential seasoning that you can get on my website at www.phenomenalfoodbychefholly.com. So we'll season it with that, and we're not going to use any salt because there's enough salt in the Phenomenal Food seasoning. We're going to put some tarragon. That's about maybe like a tablespoon and a half of tarragon, and it's dry tarragon. You can use fresh tarragon. Once again, there ain't no doggone recipe. This the recipe, write it down. This is to your taste and your liking. If you want a recipe, wait until the book come out. You can get it in the doggone book. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add some of this cooking wine that I have. I put about 4 ounces of the cooking wine in there. And just FYI, from the initial cooking of the chicken, the browning part, I had a little bit too much oil, so I poured some of that oil off. Okay, so real quick, what I was trying to tell y'all earlier about, I'm on no alcohol thing right now, okay? So I'm buying this stuff. It cooks with very well. Don't drink it. Cause it tastes like shit. Very salty. But it cooks well. It has good flavor for food. So you can use this. That was just my little PSA in the video. Let's get back to it. Alright. Alright, so we got all that stuff going. We're going to put a half a quart of regular whipping cream. I actually prefer a heavy whipping cream, but I only had regular, so I'm going to have to let it reduce a little bit longer, so it's going to get a little richer in like more of a brown color because all the bits and stuff at the bottom of the pan. We're going to turn this down, and we're going to start letting it reduce on its own. If it was heavy whipping cream, it would reduce a whole lot faster, but we just got to let it cook a little bit longer, a little bit more yumminess for our sauce with the rendering and so on and so forth. So we're gonna kind of stir everything around. We don't need any more seasoning because we season it to our taste with our essential seasoning. If you don't have essential seasoning, which you need to have it, you can get it on www.phenomenalfood.chefhollis.com. Now we're gonna go ahead and cover up our Dutch oven and let it cook. Got good flavor. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon pepper in here, just a little bit. You can use fresh lemon juice too, just a little lemon pepper. And we're just going to continue to let this reduce and reduce and reduce. So we form a nice thick sauce. In fact, I'm going to add some more mushrooms. Hold on, y'all. Because I want it to be real mushroomy. So we're going to go ahead and put all the rest of these mushrooms in here. Let them cook down. It's going to make it take a little bit longer to reduce, but that's okay. Alright, and then one more thing that we need is some thyme. I like a lot of this. We're gonna eat this over some mashed potatoes, but you can eat this over some rice, Brussels sprouts, you know, whichever. I'm gonna put just a little bit more, tad more tarragon in there. Tarragon has that real licoricey flavor now. So be prepared for it a little bit. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna just let this thing hang out and do her thing and reduce. Okay, so we're gonna turn this over. I'm gonna let it reduce just a little bit more. And that's it. The dish is really done. It takes only about 35 minutes to cook. And then that's it. Got a little crushed red pepper in there. Put a little bit of spicity. And that's it. We're pretty much done. So I'll turn the heat up and reduce it just a little bit more. And then we're going to serve this over some mashed potatoes. Okay, so we got that bed of mashed potatoes. And that sauce got real good and brown. Now, she ain't the prettiest dish. But when I tell you she's a good, nice, delicious, yummy dish for 45 degrees outside here in Georgia. So let's go ahead and just plate this sucker up.
I'm stronger than all those fat boys. Oh, what's up, fat boy? What's up, fat boy?
Oh, good. Oh, really good.
What's up, fat boy? What's up, fat boy? What's up?
Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help me to get these numbers up, y'all. I got so much more videos I want to bring to you guys. Like I said, she ain't the prettiest dish, but she good. And, you know, sometimes the cutest boy in the club or the cutest boy in the class, and you know, he ain't all that cute and stuff. But you know what I'm saying? He might be good. He might be good.
Ain't pretty,
Thanks for joining me.
but it's good.